Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into two of the most audacious heists in the history of the world's most famous museum, the Louvre. We'll compare a brazen, high-tech raid from the near future with the legendary theft that made the Mona Lisa a global icon. Let's start with a story straight from tomorrow's headlines. Imagine this. Sunday morning, October 19th, 2025. The Louvre is quiet. The whole operation is lightning fast. In just 6 to 8 minutes, they use power tools to shatter display cases and snatch priceless historic jewelry linked to the Napoleonic era. In their haste, they even drop and damage a crown belonging to Empress Eugénie before making their getaway. The famous Regent diamond, thankfully, is left untouched. The aftermath is immediate. The museum is sealed off for investigation. French authorities are scrambling, analyzing security footage, and tracking license plates. The president himself vows to recover the treasures. Experts point out the chilling logic behind the crime. Unlike a massive painting, jewels are liquid. They can be easily dismantled, their precious stones recut, and their gold melted down, making them incredibly difficult to trace. It's a calculated modern crime, focused on speed and profit. Now, let's rewind the clock over a century to a theft that was less about brute force and more about cunning simplicity. The date is Monday, August 21st, 1911. The Louvre is closed to the public. Vincenzo Peruggia, a former museum employee, walks in around 7 a.m., wearing a simple white worker's smock, just like the ones he used to wear. No one bats an eye. He heads straight to the Salon Carré where the Mona Lisa hangs. He simply lifts the painting off its 4 hooks, walks to a quiet service staircase, and removes the heavy frame and protective glass, leaving them behind. Then, he tucks the slim poplar panel under his smock and casually walks out into the Paris morning. It was that simple. In fact, a popular story even claims he got stuck at a locked door, only to be helped by a passing plumber who thought he was just another worker. The theft wasn't even discovered until the next day. A painter named Louis Barroux, who had come to make a copy of the masterpiece, found only 4 empty hooks on the wall. When he asked the guards where the Mona Lisa was, they assumed it had been taken to be photographed. It took hours for the terrifying truth to sink in. The Mona Lisa was gone. The news sparked a global panic. Borders were sealed, and newspapers around the world ran screaming headlines. The investigation turned into a media circus. Conspiracy theories flew, and even famous figures like the poet Apollinaire and the artist Pablo Picasso were brought in for questioning before being cleared. For weeks, the empty space on the wall became a bizarre tourist attraction in itself. The mystery of the missing masterpiece turned the Mona Lisa from a respected work of art into a planetary obsession. So where was she? For 2 long years, the world's most famous painting was hidden in a crate with a false bottom, right in Peruggia's small Paris apartment. He had the Mona Lisa all to himself. Finally, in November 1913, Peruggia made his move. He wrote a letter to an art dealer in Florence, Alfredo Geri, signing it Leonardo. He offered to return the painting to Italy, its rightful home, in exchange for a reward. He claimed his motive was patriotism, believing Napoleon had stolen the painting. Of course, he was mistaken. Leonardo da Vinci himself had brought the painting to France centuries earlier. Geri, sensing something huge, contacted the director of the Uffizi Gallery. They arranged a meeting with Peruggia at his hotel. When they confirmed the painting's authenticity by checking the official marks on the back of the panel, they immediately alerted the police. Peruggia was arrested on the spot. Before her journey home, the Mona Lisa was triumphantly displayed at the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. Crowds flocked to see the recovered treasure. After a brief tour of Italy, she was returned to the Louvre in early 1914, welcomed by cheering crowds. And what happened to Vincenzo Peruggia? His patriotic motive earned him a great deal of sympathy in Italy. He was seen by some as a national hero, not a common thief. His trial resulted in an incredibly lenient sentence. He served only a few months in jail. Comparing these two heists reveals a fascinating evolution of crime. The 2025 Jewel Raid is a story of modern, professional thieves using force, technology, and precise planning for maximum financial gain. The target was chosen because it was easy to convert into cash. Perugia's theft, on the other hand, was a crime of opportunity, relying on inside knowledge and breathtaking simplicity. His motives were a complex mix of misguided nationalism and a hope for financial reward, but its impact was immeasurable. The 2-year media frenzy surrounding the missing painting is what truly cemented the Mona Lisa's status as the most famous painting in the world. The theft made her a legend. From a high-tech smash and grab to a quiet walkout, these two stories show that the Louvre's treasures have always been a target for those who dare. And each theft, in its own way, has added another layer to the museum's incredible history. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of art crime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.